Hello and welcome to Slay the Spire. This is one of my personal favorite games. It's got so much stuff that I love. It uses cards. It's got some roguelike mechanics. There's huge variations to every time that you play the game. So many different relics that boost you. It's a fun time. I've started a new game. Up here, you can click up here and you can have 3 files going at once. So this is my main one up there. 252 hours played. A couple hours here and there, not much. And this is my brand new one. No time played. Doesn't count the time that you spend in the menu. It only counts the time that you spend in game. So let's get going. Everything is locked because this is a brand new file, so I can only play the Ironclad. But the Ironclad's good, so that's not really a bad thing. Alright, so the way this works is you are climbing up the spire, and you can see the pathways that it goes. And you can only follow the path. There is a relic that lets you jump the path, but it's limited. You can see my time is counting down at the top right here, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going for a time game or anything like that anyway, so it doesn't matter. And basically you get up here and you fight the boss, and then you go to the next area, and you do it again. And you do it 3 times until you reach the end, and then you kill the final boss. Or do you? So the little tiny skull faces, monster faces, whatever they are, normal monster room. Question mark can be anything except for elites. It can't be elites. There's one event that it can be that is a double elite fight. So, there is a chance of that happening. It's not going to happen in like the first level though. That's going to happen like the second or third area. These ones are merchants, money. That's money up here. These ones are campfires, like Dark Souls. They're waypoints. You can rest at them. You can upgrade your cards and make them better. Monster faces with horns are elite battles. Stronger than normal battles, unique monsters that have special abilities. The chests, each floor has one guaranteed chest. It's always at the same level. It's at the midpoint of the floor. You see it goes straight across there. You can't avoid it no matter what. And it gives you a free relic. And then there's the boss. And the boss symbol tells you which boss it is as well. So if you know what the symbols are, you know what the boss is. This one is the robot that curls down and does thorns. So he's actually extremely bad to fight as the Ironclad, because he loves fighting physical damage dealers like the Ironclad is. So let's get going here. So you play cards, it uses energy. You put block on, take no damage. And it tells you what the enemy is going to do ahead of time. So it's kind of like a puzzle game at the same time, which is really interesting. So he's going to attack for 6. He is going to attack for 7. So you add them up, 13. 13? Yeah, 13. I have 5 block and 5 block. So I could stop 10 of it just from that. Normally, I would throw an attack and another attack at one guy to kill him, and then block and take a little bit. But these guys have a shell. So the first time they get hit, they curl up and they gain the block that's listed down here. So he'll roll up and he'll gain 4 block, which means he actually has effectively 14 health unless you kill him on the first hit, which makes them really annoying. So boop, and he's curled up and he gains armor. So now he has 8 health left. So I can't kill him anymore. Otherwise I would have been able to and taken 2 damage from this guy. But I can just block and take 3. I don't like playing so defensively. I usually just go straight offense and murder everything. I really prefer that. Ooh, let's see, 7. He's got 11, but these do 9 now. But I can kill him. And I'll probably be able to kill him pretty easy next turn. As long as I get 2 attacks in my hand, I'll kill him. Oh, yeah, so you have a limited number of cards. They're listed over here. 5. You have 10 total. That's your starter deck. It's always 10 for every character. And you draw 5 every turn by default. And after it runs out, they all go into the discard pile, and then they're reshuffled and they're thrown back into your draw pile in random order. Easy peasy. Nothing really special about it. Now here are the cards. Now this is something that I didn't learn until very, very far into the game, is that it's not the best idea to just grab a card every time. You want to try to build decks and make them towards things. I was just like, okay, I gotta get a card every time. So I'm looking at these and I'm like, kind of interested in that one. It's extra energy after all. Oh, I didn't explain the energy really, did I? So I hit the question mark and I got a random event. I just get the upgraded card for free, which is great. 3 energy. Ooh. So I'm going to upgrade Bash. It applies 3 vulnerable. So 3 turns of the enemy taking 50% extra damage instead of 2, which is very useful. I can't really afford much. I could start removing cards from my deck, though. But Armaments is pretty good if I upgrade it. Is there an upgrade soon? There's another merchant 2 steps away. I think I'll wait for the next merchant. No, I will buy it. I might skip the next merchant and go for the question mark room instead. I kind of like the question mark rooms. I like the events. So now I've got 3 turns of that, but I don't think I have many attacks left. I've only got 2 attacks in there. So when you use that, you can upgrade 1 card. And it's upgraded for this battle only. So the reason I like that one is that its upgraded form is that it upgrades all cards in your hand. Very, very useful. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Boomerang Sword, always good in the Ironclad. Boomerang Sword, excellent, excellent on Ironclad. Oh, yeah, I always do this. I will always do that. Unless I have like 2 health and I'm going to die from it. So that's the relic I get. Oh, I didn't show my relic. So the Ironclad starts with this relic. Every class starts with a relic of their own. This one starts with, at the end of turn, heal 6 health. Very, very good relic. It keeps you going, especially in those harder difficulties. This is the one I just got. Upgrade 2 random skills. It upgraded 2 of my defense cards. So now instead of healing or blocking 5, they block 8, which is quite nice. Let's see, do I have anything? Yes, Armament. Upgrade Armaments if you have it, because you don't need to upgrade your other cards because now they're upgraded. Gonna go for the boss. Alright, Elite, let's do this. So now I have an Armaments in my hand. So if I play that, it will upgrade all cards in my hand. It's great. Oh, I didn't show anything about energy. So this is your energy over here. You get, by default, 3. You can increase it by getting relics and stuff that increase it. Each card shows the cost of it. So these ones cost 1. My strike, or the bash, costs 2. Some cards cost 0. Instead, they cost health. And they will be listed there. They're very self-explanatory. So this guy has an annoying ability. You'll see his Enrage. Whenever you play a skill, he gains 2 strength, which means that his attacks deal 2 extra damage. So these are all skills. Skills, attacks, and powers are the 3 types of cards. I only have skills and attacks right now. I don't have any powers yet. So, that's 12, isn't it? 2 damage away. I'll just get punched in the face again. This guy's really annoying because it's hard to stop his damage, because stopping his damage will lead to more damage on the subsequent turns, and it's possibly not a good idea. Nope, don't want any of those. Skip that. So is there anything worth upgrading? No, not really. Hey, let's rest. Not really needed to rest. Nah. Wait, what just happened? You may add a card to your deck. Why was Dark Embrace the only card that it showed? Until I hit the escape button. Huh. Oh, maybe it was the power tutorial. Is it the power? I'm going to take Thunderclap. AoE cards, very good. Especially in the early game. But it's not like they fall off very much late game. Alright, so Thunderclap. Alright, so I'm just going to get to the last boss of this stage for this video. Remove a card from my deck or gain some money. Cleaning up my deck early is pretty good. So, keep removing these defense. You probably shouldn't copy what I'm doing for this. I wouldn't suggest removing defense and stuff like that if you're new to the game. I wouldn't suggest not playing your block cards if you're new to the game. It's kind of like, you know what you're doing, so you know how to make up for the fact that you're taking lots of extra damage and that you don't even have blocks to begin with. Potions. So there's potions in the game. So some of them can be used out of combat. Most of them can only be used in combat. Some of them are passive, which is very interesting. I like the passive ones. So this one that I got, you use it in combat, it gives you 2 energy. So it's 2 extra cards you can play if they cost 1, or, you know, whatever. 1 extra card if they cost 2, like this one. This guy is weird. He starts asleep, and you get like 3 turns where you can just cast buffs. So if you're playing like a nice power deck or something, you can play a lot of your powers before he even wakes up. I am not. So I think I might just bash him in the face. But I kind of want to get my armaments card in my hand with the cards that aren't upgraded. So I'm going to pass 2 turns here in a row and see if I can just get armaments with the next 3. No, I didn't. Is he waking up? I think he's waking up this turn. Let's go in on him. Very rude awakening. This guy hits hard. So he's got a very easy to remember attack order. He attack, debuffs. And he's got a lot of life. Personally, I just usually burn him down. I don't try to block too much unless I really feel like I need to. What a waste of all that energy. I need to get some draw cards and stuff for my deck so that I have more cards to play. So now this is kind of a free turn to whack him as much as you can because he's doing his debuff. So there, 3 life. Okay, so he'll die next turn. But he does a debuff, which removes your, or lowers your strength and lowers your dexterity, which means your block cards block less and your damage cards damage less. But he's at 2 life, so it doesn't matter. However, I've had that get very intense before when I don't have a lot of big boomy cards in my hand and I can't burn them down fast enough. That's a nice burn card. It can do a lot of damage. Ooh, good. That's a good amount of upgrades. So you see that he's at that number 20 there? Once you deal the 20 damage to him, he goes into his defense mode, which will interrupt whatever he's doing at this time, which is currently attacking me. So it's a good idea to get him there. But I'm not going to get it. I'll throw a bomb at him. Throw a bomb at him and knock him over that lip. Because I don't want to take 32 to the face. So this is the boss, the Guardian. So now he's got Thorn. So every time I hit him with an attack, I take 3 damage, which is basically my entire life with the Ironclad. I kind of just want to burn him. Let's do it. So they changed that. It used to be when you play a card that hits them like 5 times, you take the Thorn damage 5 times. And now it seems like it's only once, no matter how many times your card hits them, which is nice, because it was a bit crazy before. Alright, so now I gotta do 40 to him, and he'll transform back into his defense stage. So he keeps going back and forth between this, and the damage he takes increases every time. I think it increases by 10, I think. So this is a decent hand. So armaments, bash, bloodleaden, attack, and then defense buff. And he'll stop his damage, his 20 damage attack that he was about to do. And now he's down to 80 life. So, ooh, that's good. It's a good time. So, ooh. Now is it 40 life? So now he's going to hit me for 16 again. He does the same things every time. He has an exact attack order. Not all of them do that much. A lot of them do, though. Some of them have attack levels. Like, oh, when this guy hits 10 health or 50% health or something like that, he'll do his special move or whatever. But the first level, anyway, they're pretty simple. 3 health, dead. So now I killed the boss. So I get a rare card and a boss relic. I should show the relics I've gotten so far. So I had the one I started with, which is health. A heal after each combat. Warpaint, I upgrade 2 random skills when I pick it up. It doesn't do anything else past that. Whenever I rest, I can add a card. Raise my maximum HP by 7. Every 6 turns, I gain 1 intangible, which reduces all damage I take that turn by 1, no matter what source it's coming from. That's very good. So let's see what rare cards I get to pick from. Ah, damn. None of the ones I wanted. I did want draw, but it takes health away, but whatever, I'll take that. It costs 0 anyway. Now these are boss relics. They're different from normal relics. Most of them are like this. Gain an extra energy at the start of your turn. So now my maximum energy is 4 instead of 3, but you can no longer rest at rest sites. Same thing, but you can no longer gain potions. And again, the same thing, but you can no longer upgrade your cards at rest sites. So, between the 3 of these, I don't care that much about upgrading, because my deck's kind of okay where it is. Now, there's other ways you can upgrade your cards, and I have the upgrade card in my deck already. Alright, so we're in the next area, so I'm going to save this for the next video. So everybody, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.